It's 20-2 on a Monday morning in Melbourne. Sometimes the phrase epic contest is overused. Not this time.
Es la final más brutal de la historia del tenis.
Cannon after cannon.
Bam, bam, bam.
It's good to enjoy suffering. We took the last drop of energy that we had from our bodies.
You can't get any better than this.
This match changed the game of tennis.
Speechless?
That was some big smash.
With Rafa, I'd heard about him before I even saw him.
Geez, a strong-looking athlete. He's only 17.
His physicality was sort of, and his physique was something that we hadn't seen a lot of in tennis.
Cette force qui se dégageait de lui, on l'a vu arriver. C'était explosif, c'était... on parle un peu de ce caractère un peu animal.
He's playing offense from positions that no one really had played from before.
De faire voyager la balle avec tellement de vie.
I work always with very high intensity, with a lot of energy, a lot of passion.
I hit every shot with a goal to create damage on the opponent.
Yo estaba arriba en el ranking y él era jovencito, empezaba. El representante de Rafa, quedaron de acuerdo para entrenar un día. Después de calentar un poco, yo siempre empezaba muy lento. Yo le tiro la bola, pam, le tiro la bola y hace así, ¡fa! Y le pega un palo a la primera bola que yo hago así y digo, no es normal que tenga esta ambición y sobre todo esta intensidad a esta edad. Ahí me di cuenta que ese chico no se salía de lo normal.
Wild applause from the stands in appreciation for the enormous talent of the young Spaniard, Rafael Nadal.
He would hit incredible amounts of topspin. He was fitter and stronger than we'd ever seen. And he just morphed into this absolute, what I call it's like a Ferrari. There's just this raw power.
You couldn't help but admire how the sport was really being elevated to another level. And head-scratching to wonder how in the world can anyone stop this?
Novak Djokovic makes his entry onto Rod Laver Arena at just 17 years of age. What a moment for him. The man ranked 188 in the world, and it's also his Grand Slam debut. There'd be a few butterflies in his tummy.
You know, I'd say that he didn't stand out as something that was really obviously incredibly talented. You could see he was a good player, but there's a lot of good players on the tour.
About as comprehensive as it gets. In 1 hour and 14 minutes, the number 4 seed hardly raises a sweat, and he says, well done to the young man. He'll be back. Clinical performance by Roger Federer. The young man from Serbia bows out at the hands of the master.
Today I was pretty much in control. Young players, you know, take a lot of chances who are new, who I don't know so well. I kind of got used to also being the overwhelming favorite over and over again, and it's good I got used to it.
Novak, il est arrivé une période où il y a eu Roger Federer qui était le dieu, c'était James Bond, tout le monde l'adorait, tout le monde de l'élégance.
So great is his talent that the world is at his feet.
Ensuite, au tout départ, Rafa, il est celui qui vient titiller le maître. Il y a cette rivalité, mais on aime bien. Puis Novak, ça a été un petit peu le troisième homme. Il n'est pas tellement adoré. Mais lui, il a une espèce de confiance en lui. Et dans sa tête, il se dit, c'est moi qui vais être le meilleur des deux.
Novak, thank you very much. You've played here 3 times. Any extra motivation to do well because perhaps in the past you haven't done so well here?
This year the things are quite different. I can say I'm matured enough and I'm ready to, be one of the challengers for the Grand Slam title.
Tension's getting near boiling point here now.
6-2 championship point.
For the first time, Novak Djokovic is a Grand Slam champion.
I'm very, very happy that I won my first Grand Slam here, so hopefully we'll see you here in this stage more often in the future. I know the crowd wanted him to win more. Okay. That's okay, no. It's all right. Federer and Nadal, all the credit to them. What they have done in the last 5-6 years, they've been very dominant. And now these things are changing a little bit.
He wasn't very patient. He expected, I've now won my first slam, I'm there. This is just gonna keep happening. But it didn't happen.
If it's a fitness issue, fitness is the player's responsibility.
He's going to stop. Well, only he knows how much he's suffering. I don't like it. I don't like a quitter. And I don't think, to be honest, that Djokovic was suffering that much.
To the other players in the world, he was a little bit of a laughingstock physically. They were quite rude about him.
Well, I mean, it's happened before. So, I mean, it's not the guy who's never given up in his career.
Forfeited in the French Open and also a couple of years ago at Wimbledon.
Those are kind of things, you wonder about.
That is one of the strangest matches you could ever wish to see.
Djokovic was struck with some sort of adversity. His ability to deal with that adversity, in my mind, came into serious question.
Early on, I was definitely concerned. It didn't look like he could hang with these guys.
Wow. Pretty proud when I lose, huh?
Novak, is this the most disappointing moment of your career?
Did it enter your head that you might face a lot of tough questions if you did retire from the match?
Is it possible that you need to develop a greater trust in your body?
I came into his team, and basically the first thing is that I need you to help me. He was, at that time, very much convinced that he wants to be the best of all time. But he definitely was down.
I wasn't playing well. I wasn't feeling good on the court. I was questioning everything. I was doubting whether I will be able to play ever on this level.
He knew, and everybody in the world knew, that he had issues with long matches. If he cannot get up to that level where Rafa is, he might never be able to beat him in 5 sets. The big mountain is Rafa, and it's far up there, but at least we knew the mountain. And now we have to find a way up there to catch up. All this criticism, he turned it into some push to work harder. We started with really heavy, intensive training sessions. Mental, physical, biomechanic, balance, stability. He started getting interested in nutrition. He just completely focused on every single day, every single minute of the day to improve and to get there where he wanted to go.
Nadal, for sure, he's the best, but he's not unbeatable, that's for sure. Even though he's the best and everybody thinks that he's unbeatable, I say he's not unbeatable, he's beatable.
It was really up to Novak to make the rivalry a true rivalry because Nadal was the dominant guy.
Rafa, por la forma que tenía de jugar, nadie le aguantaba. De repente salió un antídoto que era Djokovic. Fue una necesidad de mejorar. Entonces a Rafa le sirvió mucho. O sea, Rafa necesitaba un Djokovic para seguir evolucionando.
When I wake up every morning, I go to practice. My goal is improve, not go to practice, you know.
Roland Garros, Wimbledon.
You can play more aggressive, you can play more inside the court, you can go more times to the net.
The Olympic gold medal.
You can play longer, you can play more close to the lines, everything.
World number one, Rafael Nadal.
El único que se veía que cuando los dos estaban al 100% tenían opciones de hacerse daño era Rafa contra Novak. Para ganarles a 5 sets era casi imposible. No hay ser humano que les aguantara. Nadie les resistía. Federer se quedó en ese momento un poco como apartado de esa terna porque tenía un estilo de juego un pelín distinto. Era, pues eso, mucho más fluido, mucho más natural, pero no de tantos sacrificios, de tanta épica. En cambio, Novak y Rafa, la épica era todo. No les sigue nadie.
I'm just happy to be back. I had a remarkable 2011 season. It's been the best year of my career, and it's going to be really hard to repeat what I had.
2011 was just out of this world. His movement became so precise, so efficient. And this made him just a completely different level of an athlete.
He was obsessed. This level of intensity on every single detail did take it to that next level in his unending quest for his perfection.
2 hours and 38 minutes it's taken Novak Djokovic to get to championship point. He's got it. Novak Djokovic, for the second time, is the Australian Open champion.
He won 11 titles, 3 of which were Grand Slams. He was able to win all 6 matches he played against Nadal, and that was really, really laying down a statement saying, I'm not chasing you, I very much belong alongside you.
Pour Nadal, c'est de se dire comment maintenant je vais faire en fait pour renverser la tendance, pour rester au contact. 6 défaites consécutives, c'est beaucoup.
Of course, doubts are there, but doubts are good. Doubts make you think, make you feel alive. I will be here fighting in every moment, ready to work hard.
Rafa, una de las virtudes más grandes que tenía era que era capaz de olvidarse muy rápido de lo que no le había ido bien. Y yo tengo la sensación que él llegó a Australia en esa temporada con energías absolutamente renovadas. Yo estuve la primera semana, en 2012, Rafa que estaba muy en forma, estaba muy vivo, muy ágil y muy fuerte físicamente.
I'm happy how I'm playing.
Rafa Nadal yet to drop a set in these championships.
This is the moment to try to go a little bit more.
J'ai eu l'opportunité, le jour de mon 30e anniversaire, de jouer contre Novak au 3e tour.
World number 1, Novak Djokovic against the 81st ranked Frenchman Nicolas Mahut.
Et c'est pas le meilleur souvenir que j'ai de ma carrière.
Rolls-Royce stuff from Djokovic.
Quand je suis rentré sur le terrain, à aucun moment je me dis je peux gagner. Je ne voyais pas d'issue.
Yeah, so he's been too sharp in every department.
Ce Novak-là, à ce moment-là de sa carrière, il était indébordable.
Mahut was never in the match. Physically, I'm fit, you know, coming into the second week. I'm ready for it.
Roger Federer up against Rafael Nadal. It really is a dream semi-final.
Who will play for the men's singles title on Sunday?
Nadal emerges on top once more and is on the way to the final in Melbourne.
Rafa had played a tough 4 set against Federer, but you know he was going to recover fine. He had 2 days.
It's going to be Nadal against either Djokovic or Murray.
The big question was about Djokovic.
The shot of a very tired man by the look of it.
How is he going to recover after playing Andy Murray and going all the way to the wire?
Djokovic 1 point away. And 50 minutes of the most unbelievable tennis. Djokovic will go to the final in Melbourne again. Rafael Nadal awaits.
He looked exhausted at the end of that match, and he had 1 day less recovery.
I remember most of my interviews with Novak because they're always interesting.
Where did you find the strength to come back from 2 sets to 1 down in this one?
I don't know, in some liquids like energy drink.
He always tries to engage with the crowd and entertain, and he'll deflect questions that he doesn't like by doing that. So there was some of that in that interview.
I'm going to try to recover, and obviously it's going to be physical as well. So I need to do some push-ups tonight.
You might want to save those till tomorrow. try to survive.
In all their meetings, they've never gone 5 sets. Do you think that's a likelihood tonight?
I'd like to see us get into that situation and just see what these two warriors can do.
Thanks, Tim.
Okay.
Djokovic and Nadal have witnessed all their career. That final, I was down on the court level because you get a lot of emotion.
I was in the box, so very close to the player.
I was in the commentating booth.
My commentator's box was right by where the player's entrance is.
So this is it, the final showdown between the two best players in the world.
Ils savent qu'ils vont devoir se pousser l'un et l'autre, ils savent qu'ils vont devoir être prêts physiquement, mentalement. Cette tension, elle est palpable.
All your career since you started, when you were a kid, you dreamed to be in a Grand Slam final. The most amazing things that you can enjoy in the world of tennis.
These are kind of matches that you live for.
The ultimate challenge is to win against Nadal.
He's my biggest rival.
I am always nervous before every match. The day that I will not be nervous, so gonna be the day that I will say goodbye.
The second seed from Spain, Rafael Nadal. Novak Djokovic.
Djokovic y Nadal son dos animales competitivos. Ellos querían ganar a toda costa como fuera. No les servía nada más.
Ready? Play.
The intensity that he brings on the court is immense. You know that from the very first point he's going to make you work.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised how physical it was so early on.
You could see the intensity, especially on Rafa, because already he's sweating a lot.
The energy and power he puts into his shots is really intimidating.
Djokovic confused, Nadal all business, as always.
It doesn't allow you to ease your way into the match.
Rafael Nadal takes the first step in the final in 2012.
Pero ese primer set sí que yo creo que marca un poco lo que será el encuentro a nivel psicológico para los dos. Es agónico, o sea, un set 1 hora y 20, 7-5 en pista rápida es inaudito.
Nadal making Djokovic dance to the beat of his drum early.
You're in big trouble if you lose the first set to Rafa. The last thing Novak wanted was to be in a long, hard match.
It's all about desire, and I think we'll find out a lot about Novak Djokovic tonight.
Internamente le calienta y le mosquea, pero eso hace que ya está, me dejo ir, y todavía le pega más fuerte.
His return is one of the best of the history. I never played against a player who's able to return like this.
His ability to be able to return and hit the baseline more times than anybody else.
Right point. Djokovic makes the first significant move of the second set.
He was able to read Nadal's serve like it was nothing.
Wow, can't do much about that.
Extraordinary return. Nadal can't believe it.
On the return, he's like a cheetah with his eyes. Like he's making his vision extra sharp. You don't even have a half a second to react.
Again, a very good return.
When you're exposed to that kind of pressure on your serve over and over and over again, you just tend to overhit.
Set point to level the match. Djokovic levels up the match.
After 2 hours and 27 minutes, it's 1 set apiece.
When you are so close to the game, you really get emotional because you involved in the game.
It was an extremely mental battle. It's also an extreme physical battle. Everyone in the box is so tense, but both teams, you know, it's just amazing.
In that third set, Novak just went into his beast mode.
Wow, that's fantastic. Absolutely awesome.
When he gets a lead, Novak plays more aggressive.
Bam, 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 bam.
Once he broke free and it was unshackled, then he's just ripping.
Break point for Djokovic.
He gets into a mind frame when he was locked in. And when he gets locked in, he just does not miss.
Every professional athlete wants to be in the zone where everything flows so effortlessly. You're driven by some force that takes over you and you feel divine. The biggest challenge is how to repeat that, how to stay there for as long as you possibly can.
He's able to do that more often than I've ever seen any athlete ever, in tennis or other sports.
Playing better and better, and there is nothing, it seems, that Nadal can do about it.
It was really, really high standard from Rafa also, but I remember Nadal with a look on his face, he was like, I can't do anything, you know, it's not me, it's him.
3 set points for Djokovic.
The roar goes up from Djokovic, 2 sets to 1 after 3 hours and 11 minutes.
Nadal, 3e set, il est au bord du précipice. Sur le plan vraiment mental et sur le plan du caractère, là, ils nous ont peut-être pas offert le plus beau, mais ils nous ont offert le plus grand.
Too good.
This could be the moment. Djokovic with 3 break points. If he gets just one of them, he will serve for his 3rd Australian Open title.
Dans la 4e manche, ça tient, ça résiste.
That is big.
He's Rafa. That's what he does.
Rafa is the greatest player that ever lived at being able to let go of something negative and be able to move on from that.
Well, this is a great effort. Still one more break point to save.
Él no ve el peligro. Él acepta el momento y va para adelante.
when he is supposed to be beaten.
Todavía cree que puede. Ese instinto que tiene Rafa de supervivencia constante, ¿no? Rafa tenía algo increíble en los momentos importantes, que él siempre se volvía más agresivo. Él había jugado a un ritmo y de repente, ¡pum!, todavía le pegaba más fuerte.
I played more aggressive, I played with more winners than ever. The mentality and the passion was there, better than probably ever.
This set point for Rafael Nadal. He's missed it, and we do have a fifth set here.
Cette fin de quatrième manche, Nadal à genoux sur le court comme s'il avait gagné cette finale, ça c'est absolument inouï.
What a comeback from Rafael Nadal. He looked dead and buried in this match.
You're like, oh my God, how the hell did he just do this?
Just jaw-dropping athleticism around the court. But how can you possibly do that for almost 5 hours? How can you sustain that level?
It's now 25 past 12 here in Melbourne. Very few people have left.
The fire that there is, you can just see it, not only in Nadal's eyes, but it's in his belly.
The deciding set for the championship in 2012. Buckle up for the ride. This has been simply magnificent.
I felt very well physically in the moment, and I felt with very positive energy.
Every point now hit with venom, passion and precision.
Novak, au début du cinquième, il a plus d'essence.
1,000 thoughts going through the mind, trying to separate the right from wrong. My body started to slow down. I was just thinking of getting some air.
He's expended every last ounce of energy.
Djokovic feeling like the finishing line is further and further away.
Looking at the clock, I say, wow, there is something special happening on court. Making a close shot, you could see they were au bout de leur vie, at the end of their life.
The clock has just ticked up to 4 hours and 55 minutes, making it officially the longest Grand Slam final in history.
There's a beautiful simplicity to Rafa Nadal's approach to sport.
It's good to enjoy suffering. When you are fit, when you are with passion for the game, you are able to suffer, enjoying suffer, no?
He accepts that suffering physically and mentally and emotionally is a part of the journey of an athlete.
The first break point of this fifth set.
And it could well be breaking point.
The straw that breaks the camel's back. Nadal is 2 games away.
Rafa could taste it. 4-2.
Djokovic covers cross court. It's wide open. You could drive a bus through there.
Eso te mata. Tú has visto que has dominado y en el momento que más fácil la tenías, de repente la fallas. Pero la realidad es que esa bola te mata la cabeza.
That was Rafa's chance to finish the match off. Novak, he just needs a sniff. And Nadal, let him in.
I always believe in myself, and I think that's the biggest secret of my success. Digging deep in the moments when you're facing adversity.
He has done extraordinarily well here to give himself just half a chance. His first break point of this set. Just don't believe that. Nor does he, but Djokovic has broken back. An extraordinary feat.
We are back on serve, fifth set, the championship decider in Melbourne. It is 1 o'clock in the morning.
Both of them have the ability that when it really counts, they still can increase their game. And this is out of this world. Not many people can do that.
You are in pain, you're in suffering. You're trying to push yourself. You're trying to activate your legs. Your toes are bleeding, everything is just outrageous.
That's unbelievable. Djokovic is down.
His body, or you wouldn't blame it for failing him. 31 points in the rally, and the crowd just standing and applauding. They're standing up here. That's what they think of it. Remarkable to see that in the middle of a game.
We just looked at each other and went, oh my God.
This is as far as you can go without being damaged. This is the last frontier we can do as a human.
The crowd rising to both, but particularly to Djokovic. They know what he's been through and what he's going through right now.
As hard as it is, he loves it. The happiest times of his life are the most difficult situation on court.
The tennis court is a place where I'm naked, where I'm exposed to both extremes in terms of emotions and character. That's where I probably learned the most about myself.
And this incredible encounter continues.
Somehow, he dug in and found even some gear that he may not even known he had.
It's break point. He's a game away from victory.
Pasan una vida entera dentro de ese mismo encuentro. Ha habido alegría, porque ha habido sufrimiento, porque ha habido drama, porque ha habido épica, porque ha habido físico, ha habido mentalidad, ha habido técnica, ha habido táctica. Todo conjunto.
How on earth we've got to this point is almost beyond words. Can he finish it off?
It has been the most extraordinary night. Sometimes the phrase epic contest is overused. Not this time. Story of the great tennis matches ever played. This one has got to be right up the front of the book. 5 hours and 53 minutes. Novak Djokovic is the champion in Melbourne for the 3rd time.
This is a key picture from the match. Screaming, and Rafa in the back, putting his racket in his bag. One is in paradise and the other one is in hell.
There was just so much savagery to that. It was really, I think, reflective of who he is as a competitor.
He was trying to say, you guys have no idea how hard I worked to get into this physical condition and to be here and look at me. You know, how tough I am, and look at my body, how strong I am.
It was one hell of a statement. One hell of a statement. Any talk of his lack of conditioning evaporated completely and forevermore after that match.
It's 20-2 on a Monday morning in Melbourne. Hardly anyone has left.
We took the last drop of energy that we had from our bodies. At that stage, you have nothing left.
And I've never seen anything close to the level of fatigue post-match that those guys had.
I was shouting to the guys, please give them some chairs so they can sit down. They cannot stand anymore. The legs were shaking.
They're like boxers after the end of a fight who didn't have a chair to sit on in the corner.
When they were sitting both on a chair while the speech was going on. One was happy, one was sad, but they were friends. It was something very special.
So to our runner-up, one of the great fighters in the game, as we have witnessed tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Rafael Nadal.
Good morning, everybody. I never will forget this match. Even if I lost, it was something really, really special for me. Thank you very much. I hopefully will come back a lot of years here. I will keep fighting.
The match, for sure the best match ever. This match for me just changed the game of tennis. It was physically, mentally just to the limit. It was a different game. Tennis was not played like this before.
Unfortunately, there couldn't be two winners, but we made a history tonight.
On était à un moment quand même de l'histoire du tennis où la dimension physique était en train de prendre une importance vraiment incroyable.
Es seguramente la final más brutal que hemos vivido de la historia del tenis. Les dieron una marcada terrible al circuito de, pues si alguien quiere ganarme, mirad lo que tenéis que hacer.
Questions in English first, please.
1 second, just please wait. Just 1 second, guys, sorry.
Es una final que será recordada para el resto de los días. Los dos demostraron al mundo que el esfuerzo y el sacrificio estaba ahí puesto encima de la mesa.
Sorry, yeah. Thank you.
Por más que ahora queramos todo muy rápido, todo lo que es muy rápido es efímero. Pasa y no te has dado cuenta. No lo has valorado.
Was that the greatest win of your life?
Yes.
Cuando te cuesta, cuando lo valoras, ahí es cuando lo aprecias. Por eso esa final marcó un antes y un después en el tenis.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Too long. Highlights only.